So, 3 years ago, I got into music, and I made my first song. 3 years later, I'm still going strong, and I thought it would be fun to look back and see how much progress I've made over the years. So, let's get into it. I get the headphones. So, this is my first song here, and it's called Fame. Yeah. Let's listen to a bit of it here. Okay.
Everybody's always trying to be something that they can't be, trying to be the wrong thing, the wrong thing. Everybody's looking for something that they can't find, searching for the wrong thing, the wrong thing. Grass is always greener on the other side, the trees are always taller when you're on a ride. The people always listen when they're not with you, and everybody else is too. It's just it's just
Okay.
oh, everybody thinks it's so great.
Moving on. Let's move on. This is the second song that. Why do I have so many pianos? What the heck? Let's take a listen, I guess.
Waterfalls, crickets sing, a bird flies by my window pane. The pain is real. Inside I feel nothing. I can't stop calling your home phone, even though I know that you're long gone. You're long gone. Oh, I can't stop every day, every night, every afternoon.
Okay, well, I think you heard enough. That was my second song that I ever made right there. So those first ones are pretty terrible, but, you know, that's to be expected. Those are the first two songs that I ever fully finished and recorded, so we're gonna move on. This song I made a few months later. I'm skipping over a couple songs here. I think that this was a pretty big step up from my other ones, but here we go. Kinda actually kinda neat there.
Think you've been good at tracking me down. That's what you get for tearing me apart. All these scars and wounds, they came from you, even though you.
Okay, yeah, that's a good amount better, I would say. I would say it's a good couple notches up. So this next song was like the first song that I learned how to move notes around and actually put them on time manually without needing to just play it nicely. So the timing sounds a little better. Besides that, why do I have so many vocal tracks? What? wait, how many? 20. Holy cow. Okay, well, let's just jump into this, I guess. That piano riff is actually kind of nice.
All of those crazy thoughts of being together.
So, like, my voice could have sounded so much better on these if I had just done a little bit better effects. For some reason, they all just sounded really dry. I don't know why. But, jump into the chorus.
But now I can fly. Wind in my eye.
Okay, so this song actually has a lot of potential. I like this piano part here that's going on throughout most of the song. I'm just gonna solo it here. Like, back then I wasn't really good enough to play this on time. Sound just a little bit like chopped up like that because I kind of moved the notes all on time. But it actually is a pretty nice sounding riff, so I kind of like that. Moving on. This stupid pop filter doesn't want to stay. Okay, here we go. This next song I actually think was probably one of the best songs that I had written back then. Let's just listen. I'm gonna jump just like halfway through here.
You were stronger, you were harder.
It's got a nice sounding kick drum. Could use a little bit more like backup vocals and stuff, but nice melody.
You can't take my love from me.
And then this kind of cool bass comes in. I kind of like this. This is a pretty cool voice.
I am where I wanna be.
Alright, so that's kind of cool. That was probably the best song that I had written at this point, and I think this is the first song that I put on my YouTube channel, so we see a lot of improvement already, so that's good. I like that. Okay, and then this one was a couple months after that song, so yeah, let's take a listen.
I'm gonna let the world think of me how they want. Maybe I've been wrong my whole life. This is where I am. This is where I want.
It's kind of a cool melody, but something that I was kind of doing for a long time on some of these songs is I had like just learned about making your own drums from scratch. So I would just go to the keyboard and just on the toms. But yeah, it's kind of a cool song. Gonna move on. Little bonus on here. This is a little outro I made once. Okay, and then this next song here, this is probably the best song that I had written yet. I actually still like this song. I've thought about going back and reproducing it because I could do it a lot better now. I'm gonna just play the intro here.
What's with life dragging me
Starts
down?
with like the chorus, but you know, slow.
I've been telling
Then it goes into the verse.
you know
Yeah, and then
better
we're
than
gonna go to
to
the
mess
pre-chorus
with.
here.
What do you got? Just a fancy
some, like,
count
kinda, like,
and
cool,
an army
like,
if
rap,
they come around. I
like,
don't really
fast
think that it
vocals
makes
here.
a sound of me.
And then
What's with life?
It's pretty nice. I like
Dragging
the
me
song.
down. I've been telling everyone.
Yeah, I've thought about
maybe
remaking
one
that
day
song.
I
It's a
could
pretty good sound, and I'm happy with that one. Pretty big step up from the other songs that I made, I think. Moving on. So this next song is the last song that I made in GarageBand. After this, I went to Logic, so it's kind of cool to look back on.
When I was younger, I
like that melody. That's nice. So basically, like, this is just repeating the first part, and like the drums come in here.
Cause we're on fire now.
I think that this song was a big step up in my voice. I think this was like 6 or 7 months after I had made my other song, so I think that my voice had gotten a lot better at this point. Good progress already. Cool. This was the first song that I made in Logic all the way through and actually finished. And this one took me a long time to make. I was like learning how to use Logic through the whole thing, but I like this song, so. Let's get the like nice little guitar riff in the beginning.
I've been searching my
It's got a nice
whole
melody.
life
I like
for
that.
love that was right in front. Yeah, in the middle of an astral
I like this
stargate,
song.
I will lay down, I will be your army.
And this was a really big step up in a lot of ways because I was using Logic, so I had some more power. Alright. So yeah, first song in Logic, I like that song. Okay, this song, I kind of wanted to make a song with a little less production to just be vocals and piano. So you can see I only actually have a few tracks here. I just have drums, a little bit of guitar, and piano and vocals. Let's take a listen. It's got this nice sad piano leading up to the vocals.
When all of my world is falling apart, and you are you.
So far it's just been piano and vocals, not even any backup vocals yet.
There's more to love than speaking words.
It's pretty nice. As you can see, like my vocals had taken a huge step up here, and I think they're a lot better than the song that I just showcased. So that's nice, good progress. Let's jump into the last chorus here really quick.
More to love than speaking words. More to hearts unspoken thoughts.
Pretty huge level up on this song with my voice and production overall, I think. I think that song was a lot better than any of the other songs I'd made yet, so that's cool. Waiting for this to load takes forever. Alright, so this next song I actually just finished up like 6 months ago or something. This one took me like 3 months to fully produce and finish. As you can see, just by looking at the project is much more expansive than any of my other projects that I had done at this point. Let's take a listen. It's got that nice little guitar, flute kind of pop sound.
I've been living like a rebel, nothing's ever gonna
I like that
change
melody.
it. That's why everybody's coming at me.
Pretty cool.
Come up there, but I'm underground compared to you. You've been living like a psycho, but everybody, I'll take it step by step and erase that tension now that the
pretty cool.
lights are out.
It starts following the melody of like the flute going up and down, so it's kind of cool. It kind of does like what you want. I like this song. This one was a lot of work for me, and as you can see, just by looking at the project size, it has a lot more tracks and is a lot more expansive. Actually, if I open up all of these, you can see just how many tracks are in this project. There's hundreds. Lots of vocal tracks, like probably 50 vocal tracks. And these ones are actually getting used. Unlike my first project where I just made 20 vocal tracks and it's in use. I don't know why. Alright, we are going to listen to my last song that I just finished within the last month. And then after we listen to a little bit of this, I'm going to do a side-by-side comparison to the first song that I ever made to this last song that I just finished. Alright, here we go. This is the moment we've been waiting for. The last song that I just finished. Ready?
I just found out a reason why you feel. If it wasn't for that night, sería mucho mejor. Oh, you, if I had to buy me, we were done.
Okay, comes back on the snare. Build up to the chorus. Here we go.
Oh, it hurts so bad. Let me take it back. You walked into.
Yeah, that's nice. I like that. Alright, let's jump into the second chorus here.
You walked into my beautiful life. You took
Alright, well, there it is.
You took away a heart in your hand, and not expect me to let.
Alright, let's do a side-by-side comparison to the first song that I ever made to the last song that I just finished. Alright, we're starting with the first song.
Everybody's always trying to be something that they can't be, trying to be the wrong thing, the wrong thing. Everybody's looking for something that they can't find, searching for the wrong thing, the wrong thing. Grass is always greener on the other side, the trees are as tall when you're on a ride. The people always listen when they're not with you, and everybody else is too. It's just fair.
I think you heard enough. Okay, and then to the last song that I just finished. Let's just jump to the last chorus here.
You walked into my beautiful life. You took it down and then replaced it twice. You took away the heart in your hand and not expect me to let you fade away.
And so, like, obviously there's a huge improvement there, but like that's 3 years of work got me to here. That's pretty cool. And like just looking at the project size, just like compare this to this, which was my first song that I ever made, and I'm not gonna listen to it again. I already listened to it twice, and that's enough. And another thing that I'm gonna brag about a little bit right here is that in this chorus, I didn't use any auto-tune. It's true. I mean, like, what's the point of not using auto-tune unless you're gonna brag about it? You know what I mean? I think that sums up this video. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Goodbye. Also, I wanted a quick ad. If you want to listen to any of the recent songs that I have recently made, they're in my YouTube channel, and you can go take a listen. So yeah, goodbye.